Hey, what's up everyone? John here. Hope you guys are doing well. Today I want to talk about pressure and why I believe pressure it's kind of like anything else. It can be a good thing and it can be a bad thing. And I recently did an experiment where I gave myself an hour to do something. I've got my hourglass here. If I intentionally put myself under pressure, I have to say it worked out pretty well. I don't believe myself to be rich by any stretch, but I certainly have more financial security than I did 7 years ago when I started YouTube. When you have real pressure, when you feel really under the gun to get things done, when you're dead broke and you're considering the possibility that, yeah, maybe in a little while here, I might not be able to pay rent and I might not have a place to live. It's a very, very powerful motivator to get moving, to hustle, and to do something. The drive is a little bit different when you don't feel under the gun. So you have to find ways. You have to find ways to in a sense, put a proverbial gun to your head to really get moving and to get things done. And so I highly recommend putting, even artificially putting yourself under some form of crunch time and giving yourself a shorter amount of time to do something. It's sometimes insane to me how long we can put things off for. It really is, I think a lot of it boils down to a matter of like, if you give yourself a long enough time period, that's how long it's going to take you to do it. I was working on a creative project for an hour, just being incredibly focused. Now, one thing I did was I had my camera on here because I might use this material for a video down the road. But it was just interesting as well, like just having this idea of like, okay, I'm talking to an imaginary audience, might be a real audience at one point, but just this idea of like even feeling like I'm being watched added a whole nother level of almost chaotic creativity to the whole thing. You know, just caused me to move, make decision, move, go. And whatever you got to do to get that going on in your life, if that is missing, find a way. Get your hourglass, get your timer or whatever, and just put yourself under the gun just for an hour, just for 1 hour. Just tell yourself 1 hour. I'm going to go at this. Complete focus. Complete, intense, focused focus. You might be surprised at the results that you get. Furthermore, you may just feel really good afterwards. There's something about feeling like you've accomplished quite a bit, and especially within a short amount of time. I almost think as well, when it comes to projects, it might not be a bad idea to just work for an hour on something and then drop it. There is this like law of diminishing returns. If I kept working on this project for, let's say 4 hours, at some point or another, I'm going to lose the intensity. I'm going to lose the spontaneity. I'm going to lose the initial kind of like jolt I had going into it. Eventually, I'm going to run into the law of diminishing returns. But the fact that it's just like, okay, an hour of like, let's sprint, let's go. It's just a different ball game. And it's not just an hour, but you're going into that hour with focus, with determination. You're going in there with wholly devoted to the process of whatever that is. Creatively, I felt spent. I was going to do 2 hours, but after that first hour, it was just like, wow, okay, I feel like I've got a lot out here, a lot actually done. I feel like if I keep going, I'm going to lose the excitement. I'm going to lose the momentum. And so now, tomorrow, I'm going to work on that project for an hour. And I'm going to try to do something insane like complete it, which is not, I just think there's way too much. But I'm going to treat it like that. I'm going in with that type of intensity, like I'm going to try to complete this project in one sitting. You know, if you just do that, if you just sit down for an hour, and again, it's complete focus, or about as much focus as you could put into something, you'd be shocked. You'd be surprised at what you can accomplish. Maybe I'll call this video the hour of power, or the power of an hour. Anyhow, I hope you guys are doing well. Take care. We'll see you next time.